This is what I don't understand. I'm gonna be very clear on this one. So, like, these little fun training videos, right, that everybody who punked Rockefeller, had special stuff, right, and then depending on what was needed and the level, right, I mean, here's the translucents, right, always had the special equipment. They had special communications because they had to police and patrol the whole world, and they were able to do it very well when nobody was flying and words were not flying across the planet in bio oil any photon spectrum. So Allah from Valhalla, whether she was called an American based on where her feet were grounded, or a Russian if she was over there and that's where her feet were touching, or London because that's where her feet were touching, or if she called it sphincter for London where her ground, right, at any point in the extraterrestrial communication system with the planet, if the person in a job with something special, with translucent approved biosignature was reading it, they could pull up analysis, no problem. They knew exactly what she was talking about and send out the reports. So don't even tell me that somewhere down in extraterrestrial planetary equipment that there is any kind of anything that does not look, I mean, I will give you a apple cut in half. When you leave it out in the sun a little bit, it starts to oxidize and turn like just a little bit off than the normal fleshy color. That color eye, yeah, I'll give you that or blue. That's it. Maybe a little bit of green. But that is as much as you are going on, like, down with translucent biosignature, because I have way too much photon spectrum and people throwing children. I mean, I am on strict mandate right now because of the way that the turnover has been, and I've got people embedded in systems inside the communications, like the main brain of communications and operations that keeps everything moving, that are no longer looking like breeding material. That's what I need, breeding material. If I would breed with you to keep my kids functional for me to return on the Eternal Return Project, right, because I'm the only one along with Nicholas, and we need genetics for our own program. Other than that, you're like, thanks for being a kebab, but like you have real responsibilities, and our project's number one, and currently you've let all of your kebabs of trustworthiness fall off the one steak we gave you. So now we are in like total meltdown of leadership and and like even understanding one another. So like when you sit in front of the actual equipment, not this like spin-off version, anytime I speak as Rhea direct into the intelligent machine of alien origin as the extra timepiece that's walking around in anatomy, oh my god, look at that, yeah, it will have what I'm doing, and then it'll have like a little quantum like pop up like, right, oh my god, what was she saying? And it'll speak in any language that you and your eyes, it'll scan your eyes and know what makes sense to you, and it will translate whatever I know and what you need to know at your kebab level. So that's why I don't understand why I need some form of anybody else to go like, yeah, teams, we're doing teams. No, not that kind of sports team. No, not with you all. No. The only one who's building a stack to keep me safe are the people who are breeding properly in the original system, which is totally off. So that needs to be fixed first, and then we will get to like you showing off. Like, and once we get you all in containment in like the land where you all look the same, and then you can go to town on showing off with one another and being like, yeah, but that comes when you're all the same. Like, I know the Taliban gets that. Like, they're really smart. Here's how stupid, like, Americans are, Taliban. I know over where you are, it's like family, camaraderie, like, you're my kind of people, for sure. Because, like, if one of your people go missing, you're like, excuse me, Johnny was here yesterday, and he's, like, my best man. Like, you know, he holds, like, that position right there, and it's missing. So what did you do with him? Right, yeah, like, see, they are smart enough to keep track of their clansmen and their people. And when you come into their territory and do something and hurt them, oh, look at that, they recognize when someone just falls off the face of the earth. Oh, not like America, that's like, Johnny who? I don't know Johnny, like, what, he's related to you? He's really me. How's he really me? I don't know Johnny. Right. So see, this America thing, yeah, we got a lot of issues going on. Like, you stole children, they're melanin rich, they're down south, they've been, like, really mouthy and angry about, like, stuff that, like, the sphincter in London told them to, like, right? And then something called Islam came over and made the real Islamic right people like mad that the melanin rich Africans were calling themselves Muslim, and it was and then oh my god, you all are like a fucking disaster when we put you in one room. In fact, in some of the Daya training in the academies of, like, you have, like, some title, like, whatever, on some, like, we're trying to, like, outfit you with the right training, because we don't know what Wall Street's doing, and we need to keep, like, some area of a main brain central to, like, Washington, D.C., maybe, that knows what's going on when this kid, depending on how she does. Okay, so, anyway, so the main brain of, like, let's just say the center level of intelligence, right, yeah, the like, right, we kind of know what's going on, but, like, we don't, like, talk to humans, because, like, we talk to each other, because we're on the Jerry Lewis Commission, but, like, right, it feeds the main brain of humanity, they're telling us, but, like, we don't get that either, but okay. So, anyway, so they're, like, the center of, like, intelligence, right? I mean, they're the upper echelon of human intelligence in America, but, like, it's still, like, on the planet, it's, like, yeah. So, anyway, those people, right, so you Jerry Lewis telethon people that like talking to other humans for no reason at all to try and gauge, right, yeah, we try from the Rhea Department of Daya to come in as big brothers and teach you all some important stuff, right? Although that didn't go over well when we were first trying to install it with your Carnegie Law Group of Board of Education in New York. Why are you letting the arrogant... So anyway, we had some on-the-field fighting, and Texas didn't have an AK-47 at that point. I don't know what Germany was doing, why they weren't selling them, but, well, Russia, what are you all up to? Anyway, so here we go at center line of American intelligence, like any time and point ever, depending on what they let into New York Harbor, and then throw to the rest of us that we just like, who's running the show? Yeah, even your central level of intelligence, they don't know how to communicate this back and forth to each other at Rotary Club. They're like, I see it changing. I mean, they're telling me that something's going on. They won't tell me what. I don't know. Do you remember what Grandpa said? Because, like, where's the manual that when they were smart? Yeah, see, that's what happens when you keep outfitting the outfield, like, with all the wrong players, and then they forget how to play baseball. They've been standing there so long, and you're like, do you even know what the word catch means? Yo, I played that game with a Starbucks representative in New York where nobody knows anybody. Yeah, I was like, so if I tell you this, I was like, she's like, yeah, I heard that before. I'm like, good. Okay, so you caught the phrase. I was like, so what do we do with catchphrases? She's like, catchphrases? Yeah, catchphrases. What do we do with them? You catch phrases. Right. Right. Sure we do. Okay, sure. No. What we do is we pitch you some intel as like higher advanced civilization of beings, and we see and gauge your level of education and like human intelligence by what you're able to catch and then move in action and do something useful. Right. So why are all the arrogant catching on really fast and not dying fast enough, and all the really like good, smart, like motivated, like wants to do something? Why are they like standing in the outfield going, yeah, they got silent. They didn't even know to ask, like, how do you spell catch? Like, what does catch mean now? Because, like, kebab taught me that catch meant this, but now I'm thinking I've been silent too long, and then some of them are like, nope, kebab told me catch means a ball in my hand. Nope, that's what it means. And if you're telling me that catch means a phrase and how smart I am, no, I went to college, it is definitely a ball in a mitt. For sure, without a doubt. Yeah, that's how you lost your management team in America, for being that arrogant and stupid and relying on people elsewhere and like not playing as a team. Right, yeah. We did warn, right, from smart people elsewhere that your outfitters of all area management in 50 states of like, you can't even keep your own continental fucking clean. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, the translucents are there. They're poorer than your black people selling crack on the middle of like Manhattan. They're poorer than them. And they're translucent. They're the family that like that's the one that God is coming on the quatrain. Oh my God. Yeah, we should like be judging ourselves and our management skills and who's in the outfield and who's catching and what's our level of intelligence and communications inside the planet with how well the two families with the God on the way in and how the God children of that generation are doing. Well, let's just tell you, if 10 of them are going to bed hungry and going to school and right, and we know that that's the line, that for sure, because it's next generation's the one that gives us all the really special equipment everywhere. So, whoa, what the fuck? I mean, like, where's your excuses? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I mean, does the CIA teach you? Because the DIA, right, like some form of like military, like, hey Mix, yeah, hi Mick, Mac, right, Mac Daddies, whatever. I mean, we give you some special area that you go to, you talk to a machine, the machine says, okay, here's the cycle analysis, this is what needs to be done, like, let's go get him. Right. It gives you all the answers of what needs to be done based on what all your compadres are doing in whatever bio oil and whatever, you know, and then it levels it out as to like, okay, here's what the translucents need to do, and like, you know about those, and so where is management like losing its level of being able to manage? Like, how can you call yourself a manager of anything? Even in Queenie Kingdom, like, if I'm a United Kingdom and I can't manage like America, I'm the big brother to America's like smaller league, right? Okay, great. So, and then I got something called a USSA and a USSR. They're supposed to be Daddy Mac and like Mommy, like, yeah, we got our shit together because we need to like combine this because we own the whole terrarium. But then it's like, oh my God, why is London Kingdom teaching America that communists are bad? Right, oh right, that's the stories, right? They threw the children, right? But those children weren't ever supposed to land in America because we were on vernacular cleanup, and they're throwing their mistakes from their management side over to us, going like, yeah, handle that bag of shit. Yeah, oh my God, this is gonna be fun. Right, God's coming, let her fucking make it. We don't need that. Like, that's the shit you boys do when you go to like boys nest camps and you call them boot camps or like whatever in your locker room, like whatever. Right, yeah, we don't like throwing the mistakes you made to the team that's trying to do something, doesn't know what you're up to. Right, yeah, so Why do we keep making it harder for ourselves in the land of the stupid and the home of, like, nobody's brave? Nobody's brave enough to use a gun. That's clear and evident. Oh my God. If you knew what they were putting in New York, I think that some of you might learn how to use a rapid fire. Like, again, like, oh, nostalgic of the old days when it, like, oh, right. That's why I like my Afghanistan and Taliban. They're so much smarter than this crew of whatever I got fucking going on here. And like, homeboys, yeah, I'm sure you fucking are. I don't really see any of y'all.